Well, 2017, you reportedly went to go ask a cop for directions, and he ended up giving you a breathalyzer
Yeah.
test, and you were twice the legal limit, so you ended up catching a DUI.
Yeah. Really stupid, really stupid move on my part. Would never happen again. Obviously, strangely enough, like you said, I wasn't pulled over. I was back in my old hometown, and I was actually driving around because I was, working on a book idea, and stopped in a local bar and got recognized, and a bunch of people bought me shots, and I didn't say no. And so leaving there, got turned around because I hadn't been back home in a long time, and I literally saw the cop giving somebody else a ticket, walked over, said, "Hi, could you give me some directions, sir?" Not a real desperado move, but a real boneheaded move, and I was wrong, and I did my penance for it.
Well, yeah, you got 2 years probation. You had to go through a whole DWI education program. You couldn't go to bars.
Right?
Yeah, they threw the book at you.
Yeah, which they should have, and I 100% accepted it, and I think that's a problem today. People don't accept the consequences of their actions. I always have. Like I said, I go back to a military father and being raised in Texas and whatnot. Everybody wants to skate these days. Everybody has a reason for why they want to get out of something. I was wrong, and accepted the punishment.
Well, most recently, you were in the movie Werewolves.
Yeah. Once again, they just came out of left field, totally out of left field. Stephen C. Miller, I think, is a fan. And it's so funny because I always try to figure out who thought of me. There's some roles you go, oh, okay, that's a Lou Diamond Phillips role. There are other roles that are out of kind of left field where I'm playing this CDC type doctor trying to put an end to the pandemic. But Stephen C. Miller had long been a fan, and Frank Grillo, was attached. Katrina Law was attached. Literally, it's like, hey man, will you come down and do this role for a week? And just a fun, crazy, fantastic script. I had done Wolf Lake back in the day, which was a werewolf series. Love the genre. Have done horror off and on throughout my career. Still haven't played a vampire. Would love to do that. But had just an amazing time, a fantastic time, and the film. We talked about how some films, like Supernova, don't come up to their expectation or their what they could achieve. And I've always tried to judge, especially little films. It's like, this is not going to be a blockbuster film, or this is not going to be an Oscar-winning film, but this is going to be what it is. And if it can be the best version of what it is, then it's a success. It's a different bar always, and yet so many people, I think, especially internet trolls, they love to go, oh, this little movie's a piece of crap. It's not as good as Marvel, or it's like wow, your whole the standards are so skewed, But Werewolves, which was originally titled Year 2, but they realized, oh, maybe we need to hit this on the nose. The script was wonderful. It was an action thriller horror werewolf movie, and right up Frank Grillo's alley. So I said, this could be amazing, and it was. I mean, the experience was fantastic. We shot in San Juan. I would go in, do my couple of scenes, go have a lovely cigar and a nice meal by the ocean, and Stephen C. Miller, like Soderbergh, certainly in a different way and in a different genre, knew exactly what he wanted. I mean, there was really no messing around. And I loved the fact that he did practical effects very much, like a throwback to American Werewolf in London, So the film is done well, and I think especially on streaming, and I think there's some talk about, potentially doing a sequel, but, it's been received well. So once again, in perspective for, how much it was made for.